Today, we're diving back into Luna's story as she navigates being a new undergraduate and some new feelings. I can't stop thinking about her. Why is Hazel suddenly on my mind all the time? Just as I'm lost in thought, my phone buzzes. It's a text from Mike. Hey, can I come over? I text back a quick yes, and he says he'll be here in a few minutes. Soon enough, there's a knock on my dorm room door. I open it to see him standing there. Hey babe, how are you? I ask, trying to sound normal. I'm doing okay, he says, looking at me closely. Are you okay? You seem kind of off. I force a smile. I'm okay. I'm just thinking about my new job, that's all. How was your day? My day was okay, he says, stepping inside. I was so tired because of sports, you know? Yep, I guess, I replied, my mind still elsewhere. We end up cuddling on my bed and he starts kissing me, but my thoughts are a million miles away. Suddenly, my alarm blares, breaking the moment. Mike jumps, startled. What was that for? He asks. Yes, I say, getting up to get ready. Nice, he says simply. He gives me a quick kiss goodbye and leaves. As soon as he's gone, I grab my bag and head out, my mind already shifting from Mike to my new job. And to Hazel, when I get to work at the campus center, I'm at the help desk trying to get settled in. A friendly-looking girl approaches me. Hello, she says, I have a question. I'm a new graduate here, and I was wondering how you navigate the system to see your classes. I need to figure it out before they start next Tuesday. Do you know how to do that? Hey, yes, I can show you, I say, happy for the distraction. Do you have a laptop or your phone with you? I can use my laptop, she says. Okay, great. She pulls her laptop from her bag and sets it on the counter. Okay, I got my laptop. What am I supposed to do now? I lean over to show her. So search up the university portal and then log in with your username and password. I wait for her to do it. Okay, now what? She asks. Then scroll down and click My Services, and then click Academic Courses. And there you go. You can see all your classes and your grades. Her face lights up. Thank you so much. You were very helpful. You're welcome, I say, feeling a small sense of accomplishment. Just then, another person walks up to the desk to start their shift. It's Hazel. My heart does a little flip. She spots the girl I was just helping and her eyes widen in recognition. Hi, Elizabeth. I didn't know you were going to be here, Hazel says, a huge smile on her face. Oh, yes, Elizabeth replies. I needed help finding my course info, but this sweet girl here was actually super helpful. My cheeks turn bright red at her compliment. Hazel looks from Elizabeth to me, a playful glint in her eyes. Oh, for real now? Yes, she was, Elizabeth insists. They quickly start chatting, and it's obvious they're close friends. They walk off a little ways to catch up, and I can't stop staring after them. I'm so engrossed I don't even notice my friend Amelia walk up behind me. Boo, Amelia says, making me jump. Why are you staring at them? And who's with Hazel? I try to act casual. That's Elizabeth. She's one of the new graduates, mastering in human resource management. She and Hazel are close friends. Gotcha, Amelia says, her eyes twinkling. Well, what do you think? Think about what? I ask, though I have a sinking feeling I know what she means. About Hazel and Elizabeth, she says, a smirk playing on her lips. Amelia, please don't start, I groan. I'm not doing anything, she says innocently. I just sigh in response. A little while later, our shift ends. Hazel and Elizabeth walk back over to us. Hey, Hazel says, do you all want to get lunch with me and Elizabeth? I freeze. My mind goes completely blank. Before I can say anything, Amelia jumps in. Sure, why not? Great, Hazel says. Me and Elizabeth are just going to put these books up, then we'll be ready. Okay, Amelia replies cheerfully. As they walk away, I turn to Amelia, annoyed. Really, Amelia? What? She asks, feigning ignorance. You had to say yes, didn't you? Why not? She says, it'll help you get to know Hazel better. But what if I get nervous and say weird things? I whisper frantically. You won't trust me, she says, giving my arm a reassuring squeeze. Fine, I mumble, my stomach doing flips. A minute later, Hazel and Elizabeth are back. Y'all ready for lunch? Hazel asks. Yes, we are, Amelia answers for both of us. We all head over to the cafeteria. We find a table and my heart pounds when Hazel sits directly across from me. Amelia sits next to me and Elizabeth sits next to Hazel. Hazel smiles at me. How was your day, Luna? It was okay, I managed to say. Just being tired and getting ready for next Tuesday, the start of class. Oh, same, Hazel says. Are you all feeling amazing about going back to classes? Amelia groans dramatically. No, I miss my summer already. We all laugh. Then Elizabeth turns to me. So, Luna, I have a question. I know this might be personal, but are you single? The question catches me off guard. I have a boyfriend. His name is Mike. That's very nice, Elizabeth says politely. I see Hazel clear her throat beside her. That's amazing, Hazel adds, though her voice sounds a little strained. Yeah, I say, trying to keep the conversation going. How about you all? Hazel coughs again. I have a boyfriend. His name is Chris. Nice, I reply. I have a boyfriend, Andy, Elizabeth chimes in. Nice, I say again, feeling a weird mix of relief and disappointment. After lunch, we all say our goodbyes. Amelia and I head back toward my dorm room together. Once we're inside, she flops onto my bed. So, that was a very nice lunch. What did you think? She asks, watching me. Huh? I respond, my mind still replaying the entire meal. Amelia sits up. Were you not listening this whole time? No, I admit quietly. She sighs. You were thinking about Hazel, weren't you? I hesitate, then confess. I was thinking about both of them. Hazel and Elizabeth? Amelia clarifies, her eyebrows shooting up. Yes, I say, the words tumbling out. I was. I can't stop thinking about how hot both of them are. Amelia's expression softens. You know you have a boyfriend, and they have boyfriends, right? Yes, I know, I say miserably. I understand, she says gently. Just don't think about it too much. I'll try not to, I promise, but even as I say it, I know it's a lie. Amelia gives me a hug and heads back to her own dorm, leaving me alone with my confusing, overwhelming thoughts. What am I going to do? Find out what happens next in episode 3, coming soon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.